Hi, beautiful people. Happy Baby Friday. I hope that you're having an amazing day. And I just wanted to do a quick live stream, and I'm going to try my best to get through it. Okay. I'm sitting at home. I had school today, and it's been an interesting day. So I'm definitely ready for the weekend and ready for a couple of days off. But I did title this, Let's Be Honest, and I'm going to get right into the commentary so I can get out of here and do my thing. Um, so I titled it Let's Be Honest for a couple of reasons. There's a lot of things that happens on the social media platforms. And as I was listening to a few things, let me take a drink of water. I have my collagen water right here. Take a drink. As I was listening to a few things, it just reminded me of things. Who? What's good, Pizarro? I'm gonna try to get this downstream. I'm on StreamYard, yeah. What's good, Burn Dog? Yeah, if you guys need a link, just ask me. I'm really just talking to you guys. And I've been streaming out lately. So I've been doing I like vertical streaming, but it's not the same. So anyways, I titled it Let's Be Honest because there's a lot of things. As we hanging out today. I'm not sure. I'm gonna do something, but I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do today. Hang on. All right. We'll get to the stream. Um there's I'm okay, Burn Dog, thank you. There's a lot going on this app. And one of my biggest regrets on the social media platforms of YouTube or anything else was do I have any mods out there? No. I need a moderator. One of my biggest regrets was there's just been a lot, but there's I guess let me start over. When I'm listening to things online, you guys, there's so much. Asabi, okay. Mod hard, like, block anybody that's distracting. I'm not in the mood today. Thank you, Asabi. Okay, so let me get out my feelings. When I'm listening on these apps, there's a lot of unchecked mental illness on this app. That's why I titled it Let's Be Honest. A lot of things that we hear on here is because people are suffering from depression and a lot of other stuff. Okay, thank you, Asabi. Appreciate that. So as I'm listening, and hey everyone, this isn't about Reed. I am going to use her name in this instance just because she left social media. She's been online and she's been doing some stuff. And then you have somebody else coming online talking about she doesn't take baths, she doesn't do this, they don't like to take baths. None of that stuff matters to me. I do believe that she takes baths and things like that. That's not my point. My point is that why would a grown woman come on here talking about how comfortable she is not taking a bath? And the only thing that I can come up with is because there's so much, Chef outspoken. I don't know. Hey Kiki, if y'all don't if there's so much, we get on this app, right? And we turn it on. It's like we have to bare our souls to the world. We have to say all these things, not really realizing the consequences that's going to come after. Honestly, I'm glad that Reed is not on social media because when you're to the point where you're crying, where it's affecting your life, where it's not worth it. It's not. Now, for her, I'm going to say this. She lost her monetization. So what benefit, when I'm in her streams, right? I don't see a lot of cash apps flowing through. I'm not in her pocket, but what does it benefit her? She's doing recaps. I do miss her recaps. I'm not going to lie. And but losing your monetization, YouTube is a business. It's kind of like, okay, what am I doing? You have to think about your family, and you have to think about, wait a minute, I have this son here, beautiful kids. I believe that Reed is a beautiful mom. I don't really worry about what people say on Mad Day, because why didn't you say all that stuff before? And then I have to think, now this really, I have to think, why would a person call after not talking to me for a few years, after not talking to me, only to then go on a platform and do whatever you're going to do? So one of my biggest regrets is trusting people online, talking to people and meeting them. I had no idea the consequences that it could have on my real life. And I have to say, for a lot of people, when they're speaking about stuff and they're confiding in people, you have to realize that one day it can become commentary. But there's so much mental illness and people aren't getting it checked out. It is not normal for a grown adult to come on here and just be like, hey, I don't like to bathe. And I'm just like there was a lot of things that was said, and with that being said, you go on to hear about molestation and sexual abuse and all kinds of stuff. I think that sometimes it's best to log off, sometimes it's best to say, you know what, I need to go in another direction. And a lot of people in a sector that reads in are talented. They're great storytellers. They're great at digging up information and doing research. They're great at a lot of stuff. And sometimes, especially when you get to a particular age, in my opinion, and everyone, yes, somebody said that. In my opinion, it's draining. Don't let these lonely women out here that's single, that it's not just women, it's men too. I'll get to the men another time. But don't let them tell you that, hey, this is the way to be by yourself. And you can get online and get validation. You get validation. You feel on top of the world. But then when you shut off the computer, nobody's there. That's when the loneliness sets in. So you get online and, oh yeah, everybody's going to cheer you on because you're vicious, you're this, you're that. But what about the compassion? I couldn't watch. I can't watch somebody get tore up online. I can't. I can't watch you guys. And the kid thing, I think that kids are just kids. I don't care if your kids are special needs. I don't care what it is. They're defenseless. But because it's becoming acceptable online, we're just all over the place thinking everything is okay. And there's going to be a select few that tells you anything goes. But does it? Because what I see is that when it happens to you, when it affects your life, it's okay to watch everybody else get dogged out and dogpiled online. But when it happens to you, then it's a problem. And I wish that if we don't like it for ourselves, that we can at least look at somebody else's situation and be like, why is this dogpile happening? And why is everybody jumping on one person? I'm not caping for anybody or anything like that. But my point is, I think that Reed did a very smart thing by saying, you know what, this is my last live stream. This is what I have to say about it, and log off. I think that was very smart. Okay, she doesn't owe anybody anything. But when you see that, hey, you know what, this is no longer benefiting me, this is no longer paying my bills, whatever, this is no longer making me feel good, it's just not worth it. I say the same thing for myself. My biggest regret, hey Darius, I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. Y'all mad at me? What? My biggest regret, my phone froze, I can't see your messages. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I gotta cover that another time. My biggest regret is I was doing great with my little streams, y'all. I was happy. It wasn't the same as me covering the sectors financially. It wasn't like that. But I started out with small crowds because I got to know y'all names, and the things that we were talking about were intimate, like sobriety, addiction, and stuff like that. And I thinking that, hey, you know what? I could take a break. When I meet you guys, for those of you that have met me, you know that it's just an experience. I have fun. It's not a YouTube thing for me. And I got off track, and I'm like, okay, how do I find my way back? Now I'm all kinds of P stars. I'm all kinds of I'm on drugs. No. So my biggest regret is getting off course and not sticking to what I know. Because at the end of the day, nobody gives a damn about my sobriety. Nobody cares if I fall off. They're gonna pretend. They're gonna pretend like they care, right? But they're not going to. And it's my responsibility to protect my mental health. So I'll log off in a minute. That's why I've been streaming in the mountains. I've been taking y'all with me because it's my responsibility to protect my family, protect the people in my life. And it's my responsibility to, first off, make sure that I'm sober enough to have these live streams and sober enough to deal with myself and my issues. And I'm big on mental health. So again, when I hear these grown people, and there was another one, honest, okay, I had to use that word in my title because you had a grown man talking about how sometimes he's a little musky, running around in Vegas. So I'm wondering, I like this person. I like him a lot. I think he has a sweet innocence about himself, but he's talking to people that could use his story and which I talk about. He's talking to people that could use his story against him. And they did. Now he's strong enough to handle it. Hey, Terry. Pizarro, you know I can cook. I should have titled myself Chef MU. Y'all know I get down. I was hoping that cooking challenge went through, but it didn't. It's all good. Hey, Street in Scotland, if you're in here, I didn't see you guys. But you have these people that feel the need to just bare their souls. Like, why would you say that? And I was in his chat like, hey, chill, bro, chill. But I don't think that's a flex to be like, hey, you know what? I'm musky sometimes. Sometimes my baby hair has little hairs and stuff like that. And I'm like, you know what, you guys, people aren't well. People aren't well. And that's what I'm going to say about that. What's good, Sheffy? Wait, let me see what y'all saying in the chat. But do you guys agree with me or disagree with me? Now, again, when it comes to Reed, I don't think you guys can really say that she's good or bad when she's in a sector that does things, that doxes at times, that goes at each other. I don't think that you can hold her to a moral standard. You like who you like, you go where you go. But my biggest point of bringing that up was to log off when things become too much and you have your family. I mean, if I lost my monetization because I don't really get cash apps and things like that, or memberships and stuff, would I still do what I do? I don't know. I would probably log off too. I don't know. I just think that hey, Kiki. Hey, Just Blaze. I'm looking at the chat right now. Hey, straight out the storyline. Let's see y'all. Sheffy lies. I'm cooking them. Okay, so that's where I am with everything. What's good, Gerald? I think that for me, I have to make sure that I'm all right, and I have to make sure that I'm able to come on here. You guys can get something from it. I'm going back to that, and it really doesn't matter about anything else. I think right now, like I said, when I'm saying all this, like, hey, yeah, I'm glad that Reed logged off and said, hey, you know what? Do I think she'll be gone forever? Nah, she has a lot to offer, but maybe, who knows? Maybe she'll pop up somewhere. For me, again, I wish I would have stayed on course with what I was doing. And I knew I wasn't feeling well. I knew I was going through a lot of things emotionally and mentally. And I got off track. It wasn't intentional. MU, I wanted you and Sheffy as my judges. When, Pizarro? Judge for what? I'm gonna drop a link in case you guys want to come up, but there's been talk about a lot of things. I feel that, when I come live, you guys are sitting there. I've been pretty open and transparent about a lot of things. I don't think I wasn't in the clouds as people were talking about things from my past or pictures or all those kind of things. I heard it all. Let me let Pizarro up real quick. Let me use my banner since I can't tell if that's Pizarro. I think that's Pizarro. Yeah, Warrior.
It's me.
Okay, let me finish my thought real quick. So,
okay,
I was in the clouds when you guys were discussing those things. And I would come live and not one person really asked me about it. So I feel that the people in the sector, right, that one, and I didn't even hear some of y'all live streams until after. And I'm like, you guys got those things in your own sector but I come live every day. No one really asked me about it. But for people to try to throw my past in my face, which is going to happen every few months, I know the things that I've been through and why. So my biggest thing is for people wanting to place that on me today. That's not who I am today. I'm still a sober person today. I'm still doing great things today. But the fact that people want to try to place this label on somebody that did take the steps to change their life, I think is just really sad when you have issues in your own families and your own self. What's good, Pizarro?
Okay. I was talking about this all potato challenge. I was supposed to do it last week, but I forgot what
You
happened.
guys
Some
keep
things.
canceling on it, Pizarro. So you guys keep canceling the darn challenge. You guys
I know
don't.
I had something to do, so I had to cancel it. But I'm trying. I'm trying. Uh, Now I don't know what you're doing this weekend. Tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday.
I haven't. Well, what's is it the okay? What day? I haven't made plans yet.
Well, see, I'm trying to figure that out with you because if you're gonna be one of my judges, then I need to do it where you're able to be there.
Okay, so before I plan my weekend trip, because y'all know I like to go away. So if you were to do it, hold on, show me my schedule for the week. If you were to do it tomorrow or
I figured it.
even Saturday, mm, Saturday I have Zumba in the morning, but
But what are you doing for the rest of the day? Because if you got Zoom in the morning, we could just schedule it later in that day.
you
But
can't
if
do
you
it
want to
tomorrow.
do it Saturday, then we could try tomorrow. Because I'm just they want something fun to do, you know. So I'm just trying to bring a little fun to the B sector or sectors.
I think that would be
Period.
fun because it's been heavy lately. It's been like really heavy.
It has, and I haven't had you as a judge. I haven't had Sheffy as a judge, so that's why I was talking to her about it. I have one other judge, and that is TG. So if you could be there tomorrow for the potato challenge, it would be you, Sheffy, and TG as my judges.
Okay, what time?
I'm gonna have to go live and talk with them about that later.
Yeah, and you can put it under my okay, so that way I can still plan my day tomorrow. Like if it's not, I mean, how long do you think the challenge would be? Like about an hour, like 2 hours, maybe three?
No, I'll say at least close to 2 hours. Definitely not gonna be three because it's an all
Okay,
potato
cool.
challenge.
2 hours. I got it. I got you.
All right.
So if you have it tomorrow, I'm there. Oh, she left. Okay, y'all, let her know if she has it tomorrow. I'll put the 2 hours out of my day. That oh my god. Am I gonna Oh, I'm not cooking, I'm just judging. Yep, I can judge a potato challenge because I make the best potatoes. Okay? Light and fluffy. Sheffy, you judging with me? That sounds fun. We need something fun, y'all. I'm pretty excited about that. Oh, thank you. I make the best potatoes. You whip that baby in the microwave. You got and throw a little. I'm gonna give y'all my secrets because I'm judging. But yeah, I'm your girl, Terry. So all right, when she gives the details, I will post that on my community wall, y'all. Wish me luck. It'll be fun. Okay, you guys. So what else did I think that things have been. Hey, Trinagle. Things have been just. It's just been a lot. I need some laughs. I need to just. Yeah. I definitely want to have fun and laugh a little bit with y'all. But I come live all the time, you guys. Y'all can ask me whatever you want. Again, I have people in. I came across this live stream from a guy, supposedly an OG in a sector that was like really going in on me for those pictures and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, I never had an issue with this guy. I don't know this guy. And knowing the things, I'm not the only one that's done stuff like that, but it seems like I'm the only one that was judged so harshly. And I'm like, you guys are judging me off of something that happened so long ago. And that's one of the hard things about, okay, Chef, that's one things that's kind of hard coming on here is that you know that you have to be really comfortable with yourself And when you go through something, especially if it's public, that's not easy to do. But I'm still here. I'm still standing. And I'm just here to be like, you know what? Take care of yourself. Nobody's going to do it for you. And what's up, Peace Sector Podcast? And don't let anybody shame you for the things that you've been through, because they've probably been through something similar. It's just not public. Or everybody lives in their own hell in some kind of way. We all go through stuff. That's my thing for you. I shouldn't go on. All the heavy stuff makes me focus on self-care. What y'all use on y'all skin, folks? Y'all know me. This new thing, that collagen that I bought, that new one, I don't know how much I like it, but I've been using it. I'm a stickler for collagen and vitamin E. I'm kind of out of vitamin E, but take care of your skin. I think the best thing for your skin is to control your stress level. Control your stress. I really did want to bring up those pictures. So I came across this live stream. I didn't want to shout this guy's name. I'm not even going to mention this guy's name. Most of y'all probably seen it. He got about 2,500 views, whatever. And I'm thinking, is this supposed to hurt my feel? If y'all don't know who I'm talking about, send me a message. I'm like, is this supposed to hurt my feelings? Why do people get online to try to tear somebody else down? Now, when that person was talking about Reed, and then she was bringing up her trauma. I didn't know she only had one eye or whatever. I don't know. But when she was talking about that, she went on to talk about her past or her struggles. And everyone's like, oh, I'm so sorry that happened. But no, a lot of us have childhood trauma. A lot of us go through things that it affects the things that we do later on. What's wrong with that? I don't know. I just know that people try their best to bring up your worst. Even when you're at your best. Right now I'm at my best, right? This is the best I have ever done in life, right? This is the longest I've ever been sober. This is the longest I've ever just been alive and doing things that I'm supposed to do. So I'm really happy about that. But it's so interesting that as I'm figuring things out, and then you get online and everything is just right there in your face in all white. You have to watch everything you say in case somebody misunderstands you. People purposely misunderstand you. They want to take something that you say if they don't like you and apply it to them as if you're speaking to them. So no, you just have to be strong when you get on here. But a lot of people have undiagnosed mental illness and they need to take care of that. They do. And it's okay to take that time out for yourself. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to do Pizarro's, thank you, Terry, challenge, because that sounds fun. I don't mind doing that. But after that, this is my time. This is my time to heal. This is my time to live and figure out the things that I want to do with the rest of my life, right? My son needs me. Your kids need you. The people online don't. They don't matter. Okay, this is a virtual space. Shut it off. Don't not take a bath. That is a sign of mental illness. That's depression. I didn't think it was funny when that lady, I thought it was kind of cringe that she's like, oh, we don't like taking baths. I still don't believe that about Reed. Okay, she dresses too nice. She's too put together. I do believe she takes baths. But for a grown woman to say she doesn't like to take baths with things like that. Now, I don't know this lady at all. She's not the wigs and wine from my chat. That's not her. But I just think that a lot of people are suffering and not really saying. That's it. Y'all got any other thoughts for me? And this isn't a drag at all. Hey, right to be told. This is just me talking to y'all. That's it. So I don't know what's next. Right now, I'm just going to do what feels good. I'm going to continue to go out. I was trying to show y'all West Coast swing. I went to a West Coast swing dance. I didn't have good internet. And I wanted to show y'all, the style of dance, but they were playing country music. And I was like, I'm not about to dance for y'all with country music. All right. Just to have some fun. Thank you, Cutting Edge. You look beautiful and happy. Peace. Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot. Thank you. The best thing oh, yes. I do not leave the house without sunblock. Thank you, Black Texas Cowgirl. Y'all have any questions for me? So, yeah, we're going to get to our 3 years sober. We're I'm more 3 years in sobriety. Sorry, I am just doing a lot of self-care and trying to keep things really light, if that makes sense. And there is nothing that you guys can't ask me. You can ask me whatever you want. Doesn't mean I'm going to answer, but I'd rather you guys ask me than just assume stuff. You know, we talk about everything over here. Now, there are some lies, y'all, that I'll clear up later. I don't even know if I need to at this point. Who cares? People are going to say whatever they want to say, but they can have it. I say that now. So I have to get things back on track. I got to continue to cut the sugar from my diet. We're not trying to have big problems and a big waste, right? We're trying to keep things in check. And that's what it is. Y'all have any final thoughts for me? I've been live for 26 minutes, and it was nice chatting with y'all. Just take care of yourselves and don't let other people's problem interfere with your life, because not everything that you see on these apps are even real, right? Some of these not everything is as you see. All right, we really don't know when something is a play. We don't know when something is just for some clicks and views. We don't really know. Be entertained, and when it affects your life, watch something else. That's all I gotta say is protect your mental health, because it's real. And people are unaliving themselves out there. People are not wanting to get up or not wanting to deal with the day, and that's just what it is. I'll see y'all on the YouTube streets. Thank y'all for hanging out with me, and talk to y'all soon. Bye bye.